So I'm Jamie Minster. I've been CrossFitting now for about 18 months, and I learned about CrossFit through my then boyfriend, now fiance, Chris. He had started doing it. A friend of his owns a box and trains out in Phoenix, and he thought I'd like it, so I started doing it after he introduced me to it. Chris actually found out about Distinction. He was looking for something a little closer to work. I worked out at a different box because it was closer to where I worked most of the time, but I ended up switching. I just feel like the training here is really great, the location's great, and I've made a lot of gains since I've switched. I think the hardest thing for me about getting started is not being good at stuff right away. I think that's very humbling, and it was really difficult for me to kind of get over some of those hurdles of learning to be able to do your first unassisted pull-up, or being able to do double unders or handstand push-ups, or some things that were really hard. So I think that just struggling with the unknown and things that you're not comfortable with, unlike going to the regular gym where you're like, oh, I'll do legs, I can do that, that's easy, or I'll do bench press, I can do that, but just kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. I think one of my biggest achievements is I was able to do a muscle up in July. It took me about 14 months to learn, and so that was pretty exciting. And I've been able to start doing some butterfly pull-ups, which has really dropped my WOD times down quite a bit, and a lot of strength gains in the clean and jerk and the snatch and back squat, deadlift, so feeling really good about my strength gains too. I think the best thing for CrossFit, if you're thinking about it, is go in and try it. You don't have to be in shape first, or you don't have to train before you start. I think the best thing to do is just start coming, and then be consistent with coming in. You're going to be sore, it's going to suck, you have to scale. But I think that the more you stick with it, I think most people really love it. You know, my experience here at CrossFit Distinction has been really great. The coaches are wonderful. They really hold you accountable for legitimate reps, and they care about your training, they care about your safety. If you're not doing something safely, they cut you off. You know, if you're not doing something with a full range of motion, they'll come over and go over the movement with you. And especially in the Olympic lifting, they've been really consistent and really stringent on having good form and good technique, which then leads to strength gains.